All right, everybody, welcome back to the deep dive. We were going through uh, some listener feedback recently,
Yeah.
and there was this one question that kept popping up again and again,
Oh, yeah.
and it's all about Elon Musk,
Mm-hmm.
like his companies,
Right.
Tesla, SpaceX.
Yeah.
People want to know how did they do it? Like, how do they move so fast?
Right.
It's incredible. Like the innovation, the speed at which they're delivering new products, new ideas.
It does seem like there's some secret sauce going on there,
And
right?
it does. And that's exactly what we're going to deep dive into today.
Okay.
We did a ton of research, looked at all sorts of articles, interviews, dug into the nitty gritty.
Mm-hmm.
And what we found, I think, will surprise some people.
Yeah.
Because it's less about like some secret formula or some, magic dust that they sprinkle around.
Right.
It's more about a system.
I think that's a great way to put it. It's like they've built this high-performance engine for getting things done, and it's not built on complexity.
Yeah. And that's the part that I think is so fascinating. They've actually embraced like these really simple principles.
Yeah.
But they're kind of counterintuitive, you know,
Mhm.
like embracing failure,
Right.
or simplifying things before you even think about trying to go faster.
It's not the way most companies work.
No, not at
So
all.
I think people with, let's say, an engineering background, like yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to appreciate this one.
Okay.
It's Musk's 5-step engineering philosophy.
5 steps. All right, lay it on me.
5 steps to make things happen faster, more efficiently.
I'm all ears.
Okay, so step 1
Mm-hmm.
might surprise you.
Okay.
It's not actually about going faster.
Wow.
It's about making your requirements.
Your requirements.
Yes, less dumb.
Less dumb. What does that even mean?
That's actually a Musk quote.
Oh, okay.
And what he means is you need to question.
Question.
Yeah, question whether what you think you need is actually necessary.
So it's like taking a step back and really defining the problem before you...
Yes, before you even jump into solutions.
Gotcha.
And this actually ties into step 2 very nicely.
Oh, okay. What's step 2?
Delete parts.
Delete parts.
Processes, anything that is not absolutely essential.
You're like ruthlessly getting rid of things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Strip it down to the bare minimum,
Right.
the core of what really matters.
All right. So we're defining the problem correctly. We're getting rid of all the unnecessary stuff.
Then you simplify and optimize what's left.
Okay.
And only then, and this is important,
Yeah.
only then do you start accelerating and automating.
So it's like, okay, let's use a car analogy.
Okay.
You're building a car.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just slap a bigger engine in it right away.
Right. You'd make the chassis lighter, more aerodynamic.
Exactly. You'd strip it down.
Exactly. You're avoiding what we call premature optimization.
Right. Which can just waste a ton of time and energy.
Exactly.
I'm starting to see how this all fits together, but
Yeah.
it's obviously not just about the engineering, right?
No, absolutely not.
It's got to be about Musk's leadership.
Yes. You think about it.
Yeah.
Most CEOs, they're big picture strategy focus.
Right. Right.
But Musk, he's in the weeds.
He is an engineer.
Yeah. And that allows him to make decisions so much faster.
So instead of waiting for reports and presentations and, all that,
Right.
he can just be like, all right, let's do this.
Exactly. Like, remember when Tesla was having those production issues?
With a Model 3.
Yeah. He moved into the factory,
Wow.
worked alongside the engineers.
Really?
That's not something you see every day.
That is hands-on.
Very hands-on.
That must create a pretty unique company culture.
It does. Everyone understands the system. They're all on the same page.
And that actually makes me think about another thing you always hear about Musk's companies.
Mm-hmm.
This whole flat structure, like this idea that information flows freely.
Yeah.
But how does that actually work? Is it really that open and chaotic?
Yeah. It's not total chaos. There is still some structure, but the key is that the information flows quickly and efficiently, upwards and downwards.
So it's not like, I could just email Elon right now
I mean, you could try.
with an idea and...
Yeah, but whether he has time to read it,
Right, that's a different story.
yeah. But the point is, there aren't all these layers of bureaucracy to slow things down.
Right. Decisions can be made faster.
Exactly, and problems get solved more efficiently.
It's high risk, high reward, right?
Absolutely.
And that brings us to another thing that's so interesting about how Musk operates.
Yeah.
This culture of embracing failure.
Oh, absolutely. At SpaceX, they say, fail fast, learn faster.
Because they know you're going to fail.
Especially when you're pushing boundaries like that.
Yeah.
You're going to fail. It's inevitable.
But it's not just about accepting failure.
Yeah.
It's about using it.
To move faster.
Yes. Like, remember that time one of the SpaceX rockets exploded during a test flight?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, most companies would just be devastated,
Right.
But they were like, all right, what happened?
Analyzed the data,
Learned from it.
made their designs even better.
And ultimately, it made them get to where they wanted to go faster.
It's a setback, but it propels you forward.
Yeah.
You need a certain type of person to thrive in that kind of environment, though.
No kidding. Like, how do they even find people?
Our hiring process is rigorous, that's for sure.
I bet.
They're not just looking for brilliant engineers, they're looking for passionate, driven people who can handle the pressure
Of working on stuff that's never been done before.
Exactly.
So, okay. I think we're starting to paint a picture here.
Yeah.
Musk's companies, they operate on a different level.
It's a different way of thinking.
Simplifying before accelerating. Empowering people. Not being afraid to fail.
And you know what's interesting about all this?
What's that?
These principles, they're not just for rockets and electric cars.
That's true.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Any project.
Any project.
Are you overcomplicating things? What risks are you not taking because you're afraid to fail?
These are really powerful questions.
They are.
And I think that's a great place to leave it for our listeners today.
Yeah.
Think about what we've talked about today. Think about your own projects, your own goals.
And how you can apply some of these principles.
And who knows, maybe you'll be the next Elon Musk.
Maybe.
All right, everyone, thanks for tuning in to The Deep Dive.
See you next time.
We'll see you next time.